Well, so
Somebody's
talk
gonna
about
get this program.
abusing the system. Let's roll on to this next story here. With TD Bank gets fined $3 billion
How
with
often
a
does
B.
they keep getting fined? Like FinTrack was all
This
over
is in the
them.
States, though. I don't think this is
Yeah.
for shenanigans here. This is for shenanigans in the States, because here
Yeah.
we don't do anything about it.
Money laundering.
We don't give a shit about money laundering here. We encourage it,
Yeah.
TK. We want money laundering here. Otherwise, the whole thing falls apart. See, this is why when people are out there calling for the fraud to stop in the market,
Yeah.
they don't realize how much of it there actually is in the market and how detrimental it would be. Like
Yeah.
you want prices to come down, TK? Pull that move, okay? Pull that move where you actually can check with the CRA the documents, right? If you
When is
pull
that
that
coming? That's something
never
that
going to
we
come, because that will
but
they're not
because
trying to
we've been talking
destroy
about
this
that for a
market.
long time, right? Like with the mortgage brokers, they've been petitioning for it. It's like, why don't we just have a centralized system where when you plug in somebody's name into some sort of computer, John Smith, born this date with this address, how much money does he make? Why is that not like just public information where everybody can know what that is? Or if not public information, some sort of secure information for banks, like banks, to be able to access and confirm that person's
Lenders, not just banks, lenders, right? You should be able
whatever.
to
Yeah,
access that, because
mortgage brokers, lenders, whatever. But
if you plug the hole with the
something's going
bank,
on.
guess who's lending out more loans, right? It's those private guys.
Something is going on there, and that'll help a lot. But at the end of the day, money laundering, this is the way I look at it like the pharmaceutical companies or anybody else. They literally sit around the room and they go, okay, what do you think the fines can be if we get caught doing this?
Yeah.
And how much money do you think
Should
we
we
could
put
make
aside for when they catch us?
if we do it? Oh,
Right.
okay. All right, good.
Yeah,
That's just like corporate, because they've got that
risk
immunity,
reward.
right? The directors and CEOs and everybody else, like they have that immunity that protects them. So they're kind of just like, you know what? This is a good business decision.
Yeah.
Right.
This makes sense. Right.
So nothing surprises me.
And they pull accounting and legal in them, and they ask them, and they go, if we do this, like, what's going to happen? And they tell them, what? Not a good idea. I mean, numbers wise, it's a fantastic idea. You're a genius, but I wouldn't advise it. But
they need a spiritual
do what
advisor.
you want, right?
They need someone to come in there, whether it be a priest or a rabbi or, somebody who does a lot of meditation. And they should just come in here and say, guys, reach deep into your soul. How do you really feel about this decision, providing fraudulent documents and access to money launderers for people who kill other people, and then just see what they say. They probably still would make the same decision, but at least they could consult the spiritual
probably go to therapy and ignore it, and they just keep going. But listen, $3 billion, and to just be able to go, we've already kind of projected this, and we've had this put aside, and here you go.
A lot of money for me and you, but TD Bank, $3 billion. I don't think that they're too concerned about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
And then they also have all these ways of not paying it right away. That's the other part.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
We pledge to pay it back at some point in time.
Exactly. So there's another way for them to be able to, skirt the rules and to be able to keep on doing what they're doing. That's okay.
Maybe a little incentive now to make back $3 billion as quick as possible. Might be somewhere in those boardrooms cooking.
Exactly. We'll pay you with the interest that we earn on the $3.5 billion that we were going to pay you. Right. And so that we don't actually have to pay you that $3.5 billion, but it's coming. It's earmarked for you. It will come. 50
Do a
years
press
from
conference.
now, I don't know, but that money's yours. Once our money doubles, you'll get it, because technically we didn't pay you anything. Oh, by the way, that money we're using, it's our customers. It's not even really ours. The people that we stole from. Yeah. So
it doesn't even really exist. We pressed a few buttons, and all of a sudden there was money, and we were going for dinner, and everything was great. Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.